What's up, traders? It's James from Take Profit. Today is Wednesday, October 26th. It's 8:31 a.m. and here are your morning ideas. Welcome back, traders, for another edition of the Morning Ideas. We spoke yesterday. I always like to go over the day before first to show you on the, what I call the micro or intraday level, what we did yesterday. We were looking for some resistance above at the second standard deviation on the big picture, which was, up here yesterday at the open around 25th, was around 38.55 or so. But what we did yesterday was we kind of rallied off of the open and we just kind of pushed up all day and we put in some volume, basically put in a lot of volume at the highs yesterday from, where we started at 9:30. We pushed and we stayed up here the rest of the day. And then at the end, we pulled back towards the VWAP. But again, look, you can see the majority of the volume traded above the previous day's volume. Okay. Then overnight, what we've done is we've really filled in a bit down here in the middle where we didn't trade a whole lot yesterday. And you can see that the VPOC for the overnight session is just on the bottom edge. And that's actually where we're trading right now. We're trading right on top of VWAP with 75% of the normal 20-day volume. Okay. You can see the other markets, the NQ is down almost 2%. So another 100 basis points in the ES is dragging a bit more, I believe, because of earnings. And then you can see that the Russell and the Russell and the Dow are mixed. The Russell being up 46 basis points and the Dow being down 29 basis points. So a bit of a mixed bag there. What I can see, though, is I don't see a whole lot of directional play overnight here in the S&P. And we have reached that area now that we were talking about big picture yesterday. So here's the big picture. This is the area that we've, been in since. If you look back here, I'll just do these overlapping areas. We've been in this area since the 21st of September. So we're here a full month later. The market has gone back and forth, and we've put in a majority of the volume in the middle. We've had some additional volume up here at the top. However, I still do see, some resistance, quite a bit of resistance should be coming in here. As a market, when we're sideways like this, you typically see some support at the, -2 standard deviation, and you see some resistance at the +2 standard deviation. And this is, again, we're looking at the monthly VWAP here. When we're looking at the big picture, this is a 4-hour chart we're looking at. If, we're getting late in the month, the market opened down here and we are up for the month. And just a reminder as we get closer to the end of the month that typically if the market is up near the end of the month, we stay up. And we get what we call window dressing, where the market will artificially kind of stay high. Even if it is going to sell at the beginning of the next month, it will stay high just so that the funds can lock in their gains for that month or that quarter, depending on where we are in the calendar, whether we're at the end of the quarter or we're just at the end of the month. So keep that in mind in the next couple of days. Even if we get a pullback, we may get some kind of a push, and I wouldn't be surprised to see us kind of hang out also at the top and try to lock in those gains for the month. But today, with the overnight session being kind of muted, what I would expect to see, if we go back down to the 15-minute, is if this were going to break, I would expect to see, right off of the open, if we were to open right here, and I know we don't open for an hour, I would expect to see us to dip down a little bit and then try to make a run and one more time at the highs here and try to clean up. This profile is pretty ugly from yesterday. You get this profile that looks like, that looks like this. I would like to see it look more like this. Okay. So over the next day or two, we may see the market trying to push and what I call clean up this weak high here. And then maybe get that resistance above and pull back down into the middle. I don't see this as if you're looking up in the textbook of balanced market, this overnight market, I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. with the value highs and the value low being, you get the standard, the one standard deviation of the volume concentrated here in the middle. And as the market gets to the perimeter, we push back into the middle. So this is would likely be a pretty noisy open as we push down. I would not be chasing trends early in this session. I certainly wouldn't be doing that. What I'm looking for is hopefully a fake out lower for the market to push back into the majority of yesterday's volume. If we can get above the VPOC for the overnight session, I mean the value high, which is right here for the overnight session, I would expect to see something along the lines of fake out lower, push back, pretty choppy, above, pull back, and looking to get on somewhere in here for the eventual push to yesterday's high, which is 38.73, and then for us to probably fail higher and fall back in, something like that. So that's what I'm looking for today. Make your own plan. Again, I do these, for my own trading, and I hope you could learn something from it. But take it for what it's worth. If you're a scalper, it's probably not going to help you as much. But I like to trade a central plan for the day. Okay. I hope that's helpful, guys. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments.